VIP Cadbury World. Watch this vlog. Look at this from Cadbury World. Welcome back to Theme Parks and Attractions. Now, I visited Cadbury's World not too long ago, but there's a new dark ride opening up and I haven't been on it yet. I went on the old one, I'm yet to try out the new one, and that's why I'm here today. Now, I have heard from a lot of people that it's not quite as good as the original that's in there. I really enjoyed the original dark ride in there. Unfortunately, that's not here anymore, but I'm excited to check out that new ride and take you aboard with me. Along with that, I'm just going to have a little walk around as well and see if there's anything new, or just put in whatever I see really. I'm not going to put lots of footage in for you, but I'm going to put some footage in for you. Now, before we continue, please can I ask you to give me a like and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. Now let's get in there. Looking forward to this. Lots of chocolate. Now, as we walk in, we got the desk just to the left hand side. To the right, we've got the cafe where they serve lots of meals, lots of chocolate stuff in there, chocolate meals. They got a few different combos in there. And just over there, you've got the world's biggest Cadbury shop. I've actually done the world's biggest Cadbury shop on my channel. If you want to see the full tour, then go over to my channel and click on the tourist attractions playlist and check that out in there. Now, I'm actually booked in for just after 2 o'clock and I'm just over an hour early. I asked at the reception desk and they said that I could actually come in early, so let's get in there, shall we? Looking forward to checking out this dark ride. Always a lovely area in here. I'm actually in here now and I've got my twirl. World class theming in Cadbury World. Love a good twirl, probably my favourite chocolate bar to be fair. Oh. Now, I'm not going to show you the show in there. I showed you that on my other vlog, so if you haven't watched that, make sure you check it out. But I'm going to finish my twirl anyway and then head towards the dark ride. Looking forward to it.
Were considered to be non-conformist. This prevented us from studying at university.
Just come out of the 4D theatre and there is a little bit here obviously where you can watch how the chocolate's done just over here. I'm not going to be watching that today because I showed you that in my other vlog and I'm looking forward to getting down to that dark ride. Now look out here, you've got the park area. I'm not going to be going outside there today either because I showed you that in my previous vlog, but just to show you, you've got the outside section if you haven't watched that vlog. Now just over here you can get some more chocolate. I've just had my twirl and I really enjoyed that. As I said, it's probably my favourite chocolate bar, but I do like a crunchy too. Now I'm going to queue up for this as well, and because this is free and included in the price, so why not get some more chocolate? I mean, why not when it's free? Now last time I went for the fudge and I really enjoyed it, but I'm going to try something different this time. I'm not too sure, maybe the white chocolate buttons. Thank you. Okay, white chocolate. And in this window just over here, you can see them making various pots just over there. Look at this. It's interesting, isn't it? Now it is very busy just behind me with school children, so I'm going to skip this bit in here. Obviously, you can actually write your name in that room just over there or anything you want to do, and that's where they're going to be heading. But I'm on my way to that dark ride and I'm looking forward to it. Lots of things in these cabinets. Cadbury Chocolate Quest. Now I'm actually going to mix this in now and wait for it to melt because it's much nicer when it's melted. I'm going to enjoy this and get down that dark ride. This is a really nice area though. I came down here before. Lots of screens telling you about all of the Cadbury stuff. Not far now to the dark ride. And just like that, gave it a bit of a mix there, and it's a heart attack on a plate now. I'm going to enjoy this now just before getting in there. See you at the dark ride. And this is what I've come for. I'm really looking forward to this. I love the vehicle design on it. Look at this. Obviously you got the guns on there as well, you got the screen at the front, and I'm looking forward to this. Been waiting for a while for this. Yeah, in my previous vlog I actually come here a couple of weeks before this ride opened, which was unfortunate, wasn't it? But I'm going to be getting on it now, so let's take you along with me. And here we go, looking forward to this. Yeah, I've been waiting a while to get on this ride, so I'm finally on here. Take you along with me.
Hello, it's me, Fredo. Your quest is to collect some of the key ingredients you need to make the perfect Cadbury chocolate bar.
Got all the chocolate pouring down up there.
Because it's time to practice collecting some cocoa pods.
It's quite nice guns, aren't they?
Pay attention to your Cadbury collector colour. This shows where you're aiming. You can check what your team has collected on the screen in front of you.
Now you have actually got lots of chocolate behind as well.
Good job, everyone. You are ready for your adventure. See you soon.
It's nice and bright round here. You've got the smell pods going on. Smells of chocolate behind me with those smell pods.
The cocoa pods. They're full of cocoa beans. Collect as many.
Now this gun does actually vibrate when you actually hit it. Yeah, I'm not very good at this. I really like Toy Story Mania at Hollywood Studios. I'm really good at that one, but yeah, it's really nice and bright in here. The actual screen quality is really good. Got a nice little cow down there.
Now it's time.
Lovely smell pods in here, as I was saying. Now what they have done for me today, I'm actually part of the marketing group right here. They've put the marketing wristband round on me.
Come on, Bill.
You can see I've got the wristband on there, marketing.
Got to hurry. Have the monkeys left the train.
You are not normally allowed to film on this ride. So if you see any online POVs...
Tight.
Oh, I just got absolutely drenched there. It's a decent ride, this is. Yeah, you're not supposed to film on it, and you will get told to not film on here, so
Next stop.
if you can get the wristband, that'd be great.
Get ready with your
Got Mr. Freddo up there, and this is the photo just up there.
Fantastic. Now, let's see what you've collected. First, hit the button.
Now you have got the chocolate pouring out over there. I'm going to give you a bit of a zoom in to that chocolate right now.
Mix it.
Now look at that chocolate. I mean, that wasn't open. That wasn't functioning right at the start, was it? But now it is functioning right. There we go. I really enjoyed that. It's really good. Now look at that chocolate pouring out there. Look at that. You've got the chocolate bars going down there. You've got the dairy milk chocolate bars. Now I've just come out of the new dark ride. Really enjoyed that, and you can see I've got the marketing wristband on there. Now the funny thing is, obviously you're not allowed to film on there, and I actually went inside the ride first of all. I had a ride on there, and unfortunately the woman said that I wasn't able to film. And what I did is I actually come out of there, went to reception, and I explained the situation that I've got a YouTube channel. They looked into it. The manager wasn't around at that time, so 45 minutes later the actual woman said that I could actually film on there after a while once she looked into it, and obviously I explained the situation to her. So they took me around the back, they gave me the wristband for the marketing, and I filmed on the ride. Now there are lots of on-ride POVs on there from when the ride first opened, but unfortunately now if you're going to go in there and film, they will stop the ride, and they said that they'll escort you out of the place, unfortunately. So obviously I just wanted to do it all properly for you. So that's what I did. I waited around for you because I've come down here to film that POV for you, and I really enjoyed it. It's a decent ride. You've got the smell pods in there, and yeah, it's an enjoyable ride. It's a little bit short, but it's something different for the UK, and I really enjoyed it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get round there now and see if there's anything new over there that I haven't actually showed you. So let's get over there and see, shall we? Let's get down there now. You know filming either?
No filming, no pictures when school kids are around.
Always there.
We don't do when there are school kids, we don't do that. When there are no school kids, no.
When's there not school kids?
So when they come there, there are no school kids.
I've got a YouTube channel, that's why.
Yeah, but like the policy is for the when the school kids are not.
Is that Merlin Park?
No, we don't take videos when there are
Just
school kids
Cadbury
around.
World, is it?
Yeah, when there are school kids around, yeah, it's okay.
Going to take you in the Bourneville experience now and show you what's in there. I didn't show you that on my last vlog. I'll tell you what, it looks the business in here. You've got the aircon blasting out. It's nice on a hot day, isn't it? And you've got this just in here. I'll show you of the inside of the factory. Look at this, absolutely huge in there. Very detailed indeed. And you've got the timeline just up there for all of the events that took place leading you to this. Tell you what, it smells really new and fresh in here as well. You've got all of the exhibits around there. Show you a bit of a close-up for that. That old Cadbury box just over there. Let's take you up here and see what's up here. Look at the old Cadbury's tins up there. You got the Cadbury's Animals train up there. Animal Bites. Do you eat Animal Bites? They're quite nice, aren't they? Animal Bites, quite like them. And just down here, you got Dennis the Menace and Gnasher. I used to watch that as a kid. Look at all of these Roses tins up here. Not too sure about these ones. I haven't really seen these ones. Obviously, these are more of the ones that you're used to, aren't they? Does anyone remember any of these ones, especially these old ones? Let me know in the comments. Now, I'm not going to cut all of this out. I'm just going to give you a little walkthrough. Why not? Do you remember when you used to be able to obviously put the money in just up there and then the chocolate fell out? I used to have one of those as a kid myself, and you got the Star Wars stuff just over here. I used to have that as well. Yeah, it's a lovely little collection around here. It really is. You've got the glass display cabinets around here. You've even got the trucks just over here. Look at that. You've got Crunchy, Cadbury's. What is your favourite chocolate bar? I mean, I said earlier on in the vlog that it's a 12 for me, or possibly a Crunchy. I do like a Crunchy every now and again, but Cadbury's is definitely my favourite chocolate. What's your favourite? Let me know in the comments. Now look at this confectionery store here. Got the window around here. There's lots of TVs around here and lots of information if you want to have an in-depth look. What have we got over here? It smells great in here, it really does. And you've got people making, obviously you can write whatever you want to write just over there. They do have that in the other section, don't they? Where you come from just before the dark ride, but they do have it in here too. You got the machines over here. Yeah, it smells absolutely great in here, it really does. Get yourselves down here to Cadbury World because this looks stunning, it really does. Right, let's give this a go, shall we? And here we go. What am I going to write? Let's have a look. It's hard to actually hold it, obviously that's my name. Now normally I'll put something like subscribe, wouldn't I? But I'm not going to do that. I did do that in my previous vlog, but I just put my name this time. But yeah, it's a lovely area, isn't it? And yeah, it's really tricky to hold that. Obviously I had it on the actual wrong camera setting as well, but you saw it afterwards. I'm not going to do it again and edit that out. You got chocolate tempering just over here. And then look at this huge chocolate machine just over here. It's a lovely room in here, it really is. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to head on outside, see if there's anything new out there, and show you what's out there. Shall we get out there? Just a quick note before I go out, you've got some wash sinks just over here where you wash your hands once you've done the chocolate. Now let's get outside. Does anyone else find that once you come outside from being indoors and obviously it being nice and dark in there that your eyes really hurt? Because my eyes always squint. And that was my little trip out to Cadbury World. Now I did wander outside and there wasn't much new out there. There's lots of school trips out today, as there always is at Cadbury World, and obviously I don't want to get in the way of them enjoying themselves out there, so I'm not going to film that. If you want to see that footage, watch my other vlog. Now I actually had two rides on the new dark ride there. It's not so new anymore, it's been out for a while, hasn't it? But I actually visited here, and obviously I went on the other dark ride, which was really good here. I really enjoyed the other dark ride that they had here, and they haven't got it anymore unfortunately, but I went on their new dark ride and that's why I come down here for. And what I actually thought of it, it was really good. There's lots of smell pods in there, there's lots of effects going off, and I really enjoyed it. Freddo just over there. Now obviously I went to go on the dark ride festival. I'm not going to put that footage in for you because they actually sorted out the problem for me, because I went to film on there and the woman, when I went to actually go in there, said obviously there's no filming on ride, and I found that pretty strange because there's lots of vlogs obviously on YouTube with people filming on there, and I've been told now if anyone wants to film they're not able to do that obviously unless you actually email Cadbury World and they obviously look at your channel and obviously approve of it, of you filming on there. You're not allowed to film in there, and they'll stop the ride and they'll ban you from Cadbury World if you're actually filming in there, which is unfortunate. So what I actually did is I exited in the gift shop, spoke to a couple of staff members, spoke to the girl on the PR team. She was very helpful to me, and she actually went and spoke to the manager. She was actually in a meeting, so I had to wait about 45 minutes. I come back and they gave me a Cadbury World marketing badge, and what she did, she took me backstage round then. No other one was actually on the ride, and I filmed on the ride for you so I could get that footage, which I really appreciate from Cadbury World. I mean, they did everything they could for me, and I really appreciate that. Now, obviously, I just wanted to come down here and get that footage of that ride for you, which unfortunately I thought I wasn't going to get, but I persevered, and luckily I had a couple of helpful staff members there and they actually sorted it out for me, which I really appreciate. Thank you, Cadbury World. As always on this channel, if you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you could give me a big thumbs up. It really does help the channel. Obviously, it gets the videos pushed out a lot more, doesn't it? Also, what do you make of the dart ride here? Have you been on it before? I actually really enjoyed it. It is very short, like everyone else is saying, but like I said, you've got the smell pods in there. The chocolate's even working now. It obviously wasn't in the previous vlogs, but it's actually working now, and they've done a great job with it. They really have. It's just a shame that that other dart ride here, I think it's Abracadabra, it's just not here anymore, is it? But it's a real shame because it was a really good ride, but yeah, it's a decent ride, just a little bit short. Anyway, I'm getting out of it now, so drop me a subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the next theme parks and attractions video. See you soon.